A wildfire west of Austin destroyed just about all of a famous Texas movie set.
The Alamo was filmed in Dripping Springs back in 2003. That set was considered the largest and one of the most expensive ever built, but there's not much left of it now after a 150-acre wildfire wiped most of it out. KXAN's Natalie Stoll has the top story.
You can see the Alamo set from this hill, and that's where neighbors have gathered to watch the firefighters contain a good portion of this blaze.
Actually, the part that you see right above the trees that looks burned down is actually where the chapel was at.
Hank Kuchera knows the Alamo movie set well. Not only does he live nearby in Dripping Springs, but spent 4 months there in 2003 as an extra.
We practiced riding horses with there. I rode with the actors, hung out with the directors.
Since then, Hank's only made a few trips back. The set sits on private property.
It was falling apart, very dangerous. You couldn't walk on anything. It's falling apart fast.
In 2004, the Texas Swing Music Festival was one of the few times it was open to the public.
You still see some smoke coming up. It's sad.
Now only a handful of structures remain. 75% of the set is destroyed.
Get so used to seeing the largest movie set in North America day in and day out. It's kind of nice to live so close to something so neat.
As of Wednesday afternoon, the U.S. Forest Service says the brush fire was 85% contained. Around 150 acres have burned. Gusty winds initially spread the fire, but once they died down, weather conditions actually worked in the firefighters' favor.
The relative humidities overnight increased, and that allowed for crews to be able to make significant progress.
Crews are still working to contain one last section. Rougher terrain is making it more difficult since they can't use bulldozers.
They're going to continue mopping up 100 feet in from the containment line.
The cause is under investigation, but there was lightning in the area, and that data is being looked at. While the higher humidity helped with this blaze, the ground here is still exceptionally dry, so the wildfire threat continues. And residents near here are just hoping another one does not start this fall. In Dripping Springs, Natalie Stoll, KXAN News.